The Simpsons season 36 episode 17 completely changed a character who's been around for 34 years. Although The Simpsons season 36 episode 17 featured a rough start for one classic supporting character, a string of retcons eventually left him in a much better place by the end of this outing. After more than 780 episodes, The Simpsons is officially the longest-running scripted primetime American TV show in history. As such, it is hardly a surprise that the show's canon is pretty inconsistent. The changing continuity isn't helped by the zany tone of The Simpsons. While The Simpsons season 37 might change this, season 36 of the animated family comedy has taken a pretty lax attitude toward its ever-shifting canon. The backgrounds, birth dates, and origin stories of certain characters change from episode to episode, and even something as dramatic as Bart and Lisa ending the world can be swiftly retconned between one episode and the next. Fortunately, the changing canon details sometimes pay off handsomely for underused supporting characters. In the opening scene of season 36, episode 17, Full Heart, Empty Pool, the recurring character Squeaky-voiced teen gets a rare scene devoted entirely to his personal life. This recurring guest star has cropped up in various jobs throughout Springfield over the years, and he is mostly recognizable for his awkward demeanor and his perpetual misfortune. Sure enough, the squeaky-voiced teen's plans to propose a prom date are scuppered when he must testify at Homer's trial thanks to his job at a hardware store. Full Heart, Empty Pool soon reveals that the squeaky-voiced teen allowed Homer to rent a backhoe, and in a particularly shameless move, Homer is suing the hardware store for failing to recognize his obvious incompetence. The rest of season 36 episode 17 sees Homer wrestle with the fallout from this choice as he wonders whether he will ever be remembered as more than a mere buffoon. However, the biggest changes to the squeaky-voiced teen's characters arrive early on. Even though his name was revealed to be Jeremy Friedman in earlier episodes, the squeaky-voiced teen is referred to as both Andrew and Mr. Teen in Full Heart, Empty Pool. He also gains an entirely new family that doesn't match his implied mother from earlier outings. In an earlier episode, Lunch Lady Doris was implied to be his mother, but claimed to have disowned him. In Full Heart, Empty Pool, Andrew instead lives with two previously unseen suburban parents. The teen's subpoena might help Homer win his court case against the hardware store, but this means Andrew also misses out on his chance to prom-pose early in this outing. Like Homer's half-brother Herb, Andrew seems destined to become another minor supporting character whose life is left in ruins by the show's main heroes. However, things soon pick up for the squeaky-voiced teen at the end of Full Heart, Empty Pool, and in the process, the episode brings its story full circle. Homer spends most of Full Heart, Empty Pool worrying about his lack of a legacy, which indirectly leads him and Grandpa to invent a game played in empty swimming pools. Noodle Ball is a huge hit with Grandpa's fellow elderly people, and Homer seemingly has a legacy on his hands. But he gets greedy and cuts out Grandpa to secure financing from an avocado oil giant. When Homer changes his ways and teams up with Grandpa, their simultaneous injuries and interest in Noodleball as a safe, low-impact sport. The pair may not have beaten Big Avocado Oil, but Homer does unintentionally change the Simpsons' history in this episode. As he and Grandpa complain that their entire adventure was pointless, the episode reveals Andrew Teen gained a girlfriend from the experience, and his voice finally broke as a result. Thus, The Simpsons season 36, episode 17 finally changed this classic recurring guest star's story for the better. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage. Click below to sign up for our weekly network TV newsletter and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series.